Hey everybody, welcome back to the Deranged Reader. So I read another story from the big book of the Masters of Horror, and I am going to say this one was weird. This one was weird. I don't even remember the title of it, which is why I don't put the title in the what is the video about part of it. So this one is about I think it's two men, or in this, there's probably three men. No, there's probably definitely four men. And the two men that arrive in the story meet up with this father. It's inside of a church, and there is this guy that looks like that he's possessed by something. And so these two gentlemen are there to basically get him back into the light and, and all that type of stuff. I am really a fan of horror stories that take place inside of churches, because churches are supposed to be, hollow ground and sacred ground where evil does not happen, because it's kind of that sanctity that is you have with those churches. I really loved how Castlevania did it with like, basically, he had killed this woman claiming that she happened to be a witch, and she wasn't. And what ended up happening was that God removed his protection from the church, ensuring that these night creatures were able to come in and kill him. And what really loved about that was when the demon himself basically called him a liar, and that your work makes God vomit. It kind of tells you that if a demon is telling you that, well, you're an asshole, then, that's what God is thinking about you right now. But getting back to the story, you have these two men that are in this church with this father and this possessed guy. And they're basically doing what they have, they're doing what they're trying to do to help him, and they do succeed in actually doing that, and everything turns out well at the end. I just thought this was a very atmospheric type of story. I also get a feeling that this author specializes in that form of horror. Anyways, it was a great story, a short story, but it was a good one. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do, it's the time I'm finishing this video is 10:18. I'm going to go ahead and read the final story that I'm going to read from this author today, and I will upload both of them side by side, so you'll get two videos in, like, almost one go. So, until I see you guys in the next video, stay spooky, stay scary, and keep reading your horror books.